When thinking about great movies, one always comes to my mind instantly, and that is Rango. Personally, one of my favorite movies I've ever watched. I think I've watched it more than 10 times at this point. A big reason for that is Johnny Depp, one of my most beloved actors. I feel like he is just amazing at his craft. He's refined it so well. He's perfect at displaying all the different nuances, from Jack Sparrow to Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, and then finally to Rango. He just is a complete actor who knows how to do his thing. Rango is a movie about chameleon who was started in captivity, then eventually escaped accidentally. He winds up in a ghost town in the middle of a battle with other animal creatures. The problem is they ran out of water. Now this might sound a little abstract, but trust me, it's fire, the animation is fire, and how it all comes together is even better. The music is great. At every moment I find myself engaged and even more attracted to the movie. It only gets better and better with actually a pretty complex plot and really thought out details. I think the main theme of finding out who you are and where you fit in society is so strong. The chameleon, as I said, started in captivity and thought he was the main character. He didn't know about the larger world outside of him. We see him playing with inanimate objects to try to, cultivate a lifestyle or environment or community, but really that's not enough. So when he's thrust into this vast environment surrounded by so many different complex characters and ideas, you kind of find out that he's a fraud. He's just an actor at the heart of it. He takes up the role of sheriff in the town, but yet he's not actually the sheriff. He's a fraud. And his whole story is finding out, who actually am I? Because he spent his whole life acting as someone else, being in captivity, being by himself. He didn't understand how the real world works. And it's really interesting to see the character development. And Johnny Depp plays it so well, and from the starting to the beginning, and we see the confidence start to build in the whole time. He starts to build the narrative of himself. And another key point about this movie is that it's a Western. I personally, in another life, I would be three things: a pirate, a cowboy, or a samurai. And so I feel like when it plays to the Western, I always love it. And the fact that it's animated, I also really love animated movies. And I feel like when they do it well with animals, it's just like so unique. I feel like you don't see that on a regular basis. I don't know exactly who directed it, but they really did an excellent job of arranging so many different things together. From the wide variety of characters, to the beautiful plot, to even the great cinematography. I feel like the director did a great job of specifically splicing and adding things together. I think that you should really check out this movie if you're looking for something funny, chill, laid back, if you just want a good time. I think that is just a fun movie to watch and really enjoyable for yourself, with a girlfriend, boyfriend, or the whole family. I just feel like it's a great time in general. On the verse meter, I'm definitely giving it a high 98%. I feel like everything that I wanted from it is, I see going back to it time and time again. It really is a comfort movie. Even though I do know what's gonna happen and all the plot, I love rewatching the scenes and hearing the soundtrack and just seeing how it all synergizes together to make such a perfect movie for me to watch. It really is a great time and I have a blast. And I think that one thing that's interesting is that they start off the movie kind of like Tangled, it reminds me, but they tell you that the main character is gonna die. So that kind of paints a bad picture in the back of your head, and every single 30 minutes or so they keep reinforcing, keep touching on it. So that eventually when you get to the end and you see what happens, you're like, wait, what are you talking about? So I feel like that's kind of interesting, because usually you're not told at the beginning of a movie that the character is gonna die. And I'm trying to keep this one spoiler free, just so that you have a chance to watch and experience yourself, because as I said, it is truly an amazing movie and I wish that I could watch it again. I feel like when I think of movies on this type of pedestal where I can just keep watching and not get bored of it, it's another one of my favorite movies, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, which I've already talked about on the channel, Kung Fu Panda 2, which is just also another masterpiece, as well as How to Train Your Dragon 2, perfect as well. I advise you to check out all three of those if you have not seen them already. Again, they are just beautifully crafted movies that I promise you will want to keep watching again and again and again and again. But without further ado, this will be a shorter video. I just wanted to express my ideas a little bit. Please make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Let me know down in the comments what you think of Rango, if you've seen it before. If you haven't, you need to tap in. What are you missing on? Come on, bro, treat yourself. Anyways, I'll see you guys, and until next time.